Well folks, once again welcome to Ground Control, the bonus episode this time. So we have completed the game, but there is something that I still wanted to do. Let me just punch in a cheat code here for the God mode, which will make all of our units invulnerable, pretty much, and therefore invincible. Yeah, and what I wanted to do is play this one mission again. This one.
Jared, you must wake up.
I'm sure
Stone.
you remember this.
What is it?
This was this extremely difficult defensive battle at our home base in the snow, where I only just escaped with my life last time I played it. However, this time my units will be invulnerable, so therefore we will be able to defend the base against the entire enemy attack. So yeah, this is just something I wanted to do for fun. Okay, let's see here. Now, because the enemy cannot damage my units at all, it really doesn't matter what units I pick for this. I will automatically win. Still, let's do this somewhat effectively at least.
New drop zone. Landing vehicle entering atmosphere.
Oh yeah, right. I can only call in one dropship at a time.
Enemy forces are moving north through the canyons leading to the base. You must not let any of them pass. If we are to have any hope of stopping Project GOM, we need the equipment stored here. We estimate that the first Craven strike will launch in about 2 minutes.
Yeah, so kind of a bore that we have to wait for 2 minutes again. Oh well. So if you think back to the first campaign of the game, the Craven campaign, where we also had this one mission to defend a base, where it's actually impossible to defend a base and you have to retreat at some point. I've said this before, I actually once managed to defend the base against an enemy attack that was supposed to be impossible to defend against. Well, I still did it. In this mission, however, I think it actually is impossible to withstand this enemy assault. It's just too overpowered. Just too many enemies. You will see in this. Of course, now we will be able to destroy them all because, well, God mode activated. And you will see just how many enemies there are. Because the number of enemies in this mission is still limited. So at some point the attack will stop. Of course, normally you would never be able to actually reach that point. And the base will still be destroyed and Paladin Magnus will still die. But yeah, again, this is just something I wanted to do for fun. What are you guys doing? Oh my god, you are not actually stuck on the trees. Unfucking believable. Okay, now where are you? But I think allied units and buildings and such, they are still very much destroyable for the enemy. They can be destroyed, so yeah, I think it's just really my squads that are invulnerable.
Outpost. We're taking some serious pounding here. Request immediate backup. Repeat, we need backup now.
Come to think of it, I could have called in my Aerodynes first.
On our way, Deacon.
to destroy this first wave of attackers faster, but oh well.
Hostile Pterodine eliminated.
Attack order received.
We just lost the outpost guarding the southwest passage. Now that job falls solely on you. Do not fail us, Jared.
Hostile Pterodine
As you can see, they cannot even scratch my units with their cannons.
Hostile Pterodine eliminated.
Any more enemies?
Hostile Pterodine
Nobody over here. Nobody over here. Well, there will be more of them.
Away, Deacon.
Actually, you know what? All of my units get back to the base because,
Hostile Pterodine eliminated.
Order acknowledged.
well,
Order acknowledged.
don't want to fight at several different places at once.
On our way, Deacon.
Let's have a nice big battle with invulnerable units on my side right here at the base.
Yes, Deacon. We will attack.
Hostile Pterodine eliminated. Allied structure destroyed.
Order received.
We shall move at once.
Theoretically, I could let my command APC take on all of the enemies alone. Or no, actually, I don't think this APC would be able to damage enemy heavy Pterodines, for example.
Picking up another Craven attack force inbound. Man the walls once again, old friend.
Landing.
Yeah, so in that case we would have
Vehicle entering.
actually...
New drop zone is cleared, Jared. Summon your reinforcements at any time. I think we are going to need them. Desperately.
Yeah, I think in that case we would have a battle that would go on for forever. Because they cannot destroy my APC cannot destroy their heavy Pterodines. Never-ending battle. Kind of like in Pirates of the Caribbean with the undead pirates.
Hostile Pterodine eliminated. Hostile Pterodine eliminated. Hostile Pterodine eliminated.
As you wish. Line formation. I can't reach destination. We are moving, Deacon.
Hostile Pterodine
Order
eliminated.
received.
Okay.
Move order acknowledged. On our way, Deacon.
Shouldn't there be one more unit of heavy Hoverdynes? Yeah, here.
Move order received.
Allied structure destroyed.
Move orders received.
Move orders received. Warning.
Now I can let my artillery fire at will too, because there is no risk of friendly fire.
Hostile Pterodine eliminated.
Attack order received. Understood. Moving out.
Hostile Pterodine eliminated.
This will be fun.
Hostile Pterodine eliminated.
Our Hoverdynes are moving.
Hostile Pterodine eliminated.
Yeah, I'm going.
Hostile Pterodine eliminated.
So, what's Paladin Magnus doing? He's still alright.
Hostile Pterodine eliminated.
Yes, Deacon, bombarding.
Hostile Pterodine eliminated.
Yes, Deacon. Moving out.
Hostile Pterodine eliminated.
Attack order received.
Hostile Pterodine eliminated.
Yeah, for me this is really enjoyable right now. Because I really do like this mission. I do like those epic defense battles, but yeah, normally you're almost not really able to enjoy it because you have to do so many things at once and it's just so difficult. But yeah, in this I can just sit back, enjoy the scene, enjoy the action, and kill everybody. You know, like you do.
Hostile Pterodine eliminated.
Aye, they shall feel our wrath.
And I'm kind of curious at what point Magnus will order the retreat. Now, because, well, I could keep this up forever now with my invincible units. I guess there must be a timeout or something. Maybe there are two different triggers for the retreat. Maybe there's one timeout and one if your units all get destroyed. Unless they are destroyed too quickly. Well, I don't know. Maybe it's actually just a timeout. It's also possible, I think. Right now we are catching a break by the looks of it.
Yes, Deacon. At once.
Ah, there they are. Yeah, those are enemy anti-air units. Well, shoot all you want. It's interesting that enemy anti-air pterodines, they have different sound effects for their weapons than the ones that you get. Or, well, if you have them in your army in the first campaign, they just sound different. I don't know why that is.
Hostile Pterodine eliminated. Hostile Pterodine eliminated. Hostile Pterodine eliminated.
And also with those attack aerodynes of the Craven, their rockets, they actually look different when they are on your side or on the enemy side. I don't know why they would make that different, or if that's even intentional. I have no idea.
Hostile Pterodine eliminated.
Understood. Moving out.
Hostile Pterodine.
So at this point I would probably have already lost half my troops, normally,
Hostile Pterodine eliminated.
I believe.
Hostile Pterodine eliminated.
At least half my units.
Hostile Pterodine eliminated. Hostile Pterodine eliminated.
Well, looks like my artillery units don't want to fire at will, for some reason. So let's just let them shoot somewhere, I guess.
Hostile Pterodine eliminated. Hostile Pterodine eliminated.
Yeah, they all don't stand a chance.
I will cleanse that area, Deacon.
Orders received.
Jared, this situation
Ah,
is
yes.
bleak. Enrica's craze will eventually wear us down to dust.
No, they won't.
Emergency evac the base and get whatever you can carry to Rally Point Zebra. The dropship Uriel awaits.
But what about the craze? They'll devour us as soon as we turn our backs. We'll never get to the Uriel with them at our heels.
Yeah, now that I think about it, I think this has to be a timeout. I think
The retreat, old friend. Your job is to get our people clear, and that is the last direct order I will ever give you. I swear it.
Yeah, I think at this point I also had to retreat last time I played this. Like 3 episodes ago. So let's see for how much longer this attack will go on. There should be at least another big wave of enemies after this. Yeah, there are multiple enemy artillery units attacking now. Really, I think artillery is the most dangerous thing the enemy can have. Because, yeah, well, they are, or it is possible to evade their weapons. Unless your units are of the slowest type, but infantry, for example, but well, yeah, especially when you are defending something, then enemy artillery really is a pain in the ass, because you are pretty much forced to move your units around back and forth in most cases, and that will well, disrupt your battle line obviously and make them vulnerable to other attacks. And also those rocket pterodines, they are dangerous too. I really would have liked another Craven campaign in this game. Or at least another mission where you play Craven units. I think they're just so much cooler than Order units. I'm almost sad to destroy so many of them in this. Yeah, at this point I would definitely have been wiped out completely. I don't think I would have even lasted this long. No way. Even with a great strategy, this is just impossible to win under normal normal circumstances, that is. Yeah, look at that. There are so many heavy pterodines and artillery and everything. Wonder how many times I have said the word artillery in this Let's Play. That would be interesting to know. Yeah, just look at this. I think this is the last wave of enemies. So many heavy units, so many enemies. Impossible to win. No fucking way. Look at that. Yeah, look at that. Just look at that. This is completely ridiculous. Although I have to wonder, if they had all those troops at their disposal, why did they wait so long to send them all in? Why did they start with waves of weaker units and fewer of them, and just, or only now, decide to send in their best troops at once? Well, I mean, the answer is obvious, because otherwise you wouldn't stand a chance in this mission as a player. Look at all those wrecks lying around. this is something I like in games in general, when defeated enemies leave behind wrecks or yeah, bodies. Really, I don't like it when in games killed enemies just
Hostile pterodine eliminated.
dissolve into nothing or disappear or something.
Hostile pterodine eliminated.
I guess that's a thing with age rating and such, but I think it's just ridiculous in a shooter game, for example, when you kill somebody and then their body just kind of sinks into the ground or yeah, decays really quickly. That's kind of ridiculous, I think. Is this it? Okay, cool. Yeah, I think this was fun. Ah, it's a shame, all those dead Graven units. Pity. Here I can send my Aerodynes across the map to see if there are any more units of the enemy.
Orders received.
Damn, this is a real huge map.
Understood. Moving out. Flight vector received.
And kind of a cool one too, with all those canyons and gorges. Yeah, and you really only use this small area of it. Don't think there is an enemy base on this, or hidden base, or a secret of some kind. No, doesn't look like it. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I think that was all of them. So I hope you had fun with this. I certainly had. So this is now definitely the end of this Let's Play. So folks, thank you very much for watching. Also check out my other Let's Plays, of course, and I will see you guys then, and take care.